Hello friends, because it is June and it is also Pride Month, and so I'm going to be talking about LGBTQ plus inclusive books. So my first one is my personal favorite, which is Simon versus a Homosapien Gender. Simon is gay, and so a kid comes out, not necessarily comes out, it's anonymous, but talks about being gay on the school Tumblr. And so from there they start anonymously sharing emails, and they kind of just start to have a romance and stuff like that, and I don't want to spoil much of it, so I'm not sure how to talk about it much more, but it's honestly such like just a cute and pure book, and I had a lot of fun reading it. It was I read this in 3 days, which was really fast, especially for when I was reading it, and that was the first fast book I've read, and I really enjoyed it so much. As honestly, I don't reread books a lot. I've been thinking about it, but it's just like, it's not my top priority to reread books, and honestly, this is one I wouldn't mind rereading at all. There's also a second book for that one, which is Leia and the Offbeat, which I have not read yet, but I believe that Leia is bisexual, and I think it talks about her process of coming out, even though her friend is Simon, who is gay. There's also this book, The Symptoms of Being Human, which talks about Riley, who is gender fluid, and their problems of going through high school and dealing with homophobia or transphobia. Yeah, transphobia. And so they also go to therapy and stuff like that. And their therapist said to start writing a blog, so they start writing about their experiences and stuff like that to the genderqueer community, and they become pretty popular, and then they give advice to somebody which goes pretty south. And so it talks about their struggle with that, their friends, and also the transphobia that they feel at the school. Also, it talks about dysphoria pretty often. I do not experience dysphoria, so I can't tell you if it's going to be triggering or not. Yeah. There's also this book called Binge, and I'm probably going to just put it up here because I just talked about 3 books. It does not necessarily talk about his whole journey. It's just like a collection of small stories. Some of it talks about like gay and stuff like that. And yeah, so if you don't know Tyler Oakley, first of all, you probably should look him up on the internet. It's not that bad. I read it. It's not like a book I can sit down and read. I'm really bad at reading biographies or autobiographies. So whenever I like finish a book and it's 4 a.m., I pick up this book and I start reading a chapter or 2. So yeah, there's also this book, I haven't read it yet, but A Gentleman's Guide to Vice and Virtue. Not sure what it's talking about. I know there's a guy named Monty, and he's bi, and he has a friend that has epilepsy or narcolepsy. Yeah, it doesn't say, but anyways, so that's a part of it. And I'm pretty sure they go on like pretty sick adventures. I'm pretty sure it's in the medieval period of time, so obviously it wasn't okay at the time, either one of them. It's supposed to be a really fun book to read, and I really hope to read it soon. It's just kind of big, and now that summer's starting, hopefully I will have time, but I've been saying that to a lot of books, so I'm kind of nervous about that. That's all for today. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you guys like it, and hopefully you like the books too. Thank you so much for watching. Feel free to like, subscribe, comment, talk about other books that you've read, other books that you've heard are coming out soon. I think there's still coming out. I know that there's one that I really want to read that has an ace main character. And yeah, so if you have any good book recommendations that have the LGBTQ plus in like community a part of it, then I'd love to read it.